guys? DJ and Den back in the house. That's right, it's time. UFC 249 coming up this Saturday on May 9th. Now they're having it down in Jacksonville, so this should be pretty good. Still unsure if there's going to be a crowd or not, but we'll see what happens. So here's our best bets from our friends at Bodog Canada. Let's check them out. All right, first fight is on the prelims, not on the main card, unfortunately, but still definitely a great fight. We have none other than Donald the Cowboy Cerrone versus Anthony Showtime Pettis. Now, the last time these two fought, Pettis, with his flashy offense, took down Cerrone. This time around, we might see a little bit of a different story. Cerrone could take a lot of beating, even though coming off his loss against McGregor was pretty quick. He could definitely take all the hits. Definitely doesn't have a glass jaw. This bout should go the distance if Cerrone can keep Pettis' flashy offense off the board. We do like two different bets on this one. If you're going with Pettis, take the knockout in the first round. That's paying plus 200. Now, if you're like us, we're going to take Cerrone by submission at plus 500. We like Cerrone on the submission, especially if you can keep Pettis away from that those kicks that he got to his liver last time. And Cerrone's had 17 wins by submission as a UFC veteran. That's a lot. Let's check out the next fight. All right, the next fight we're into is heavyweights. We all love the heavyweights. This should be an absolute battle. We got Greg, the Prince of War Hardy versus Jorgen, the Mad Titan De Castro. Now, last time out, Hardy got whipped by Volkov, lost there, and didn't look too much of the sort, knew what he was doing, just got absolutely handled. Here on the flip side, facing the undefeated Mad Titan, who's won all of his bouts so far in the UFC. But between these two, we absolutely love Greg Hardy. We're going to take him on the decision, which is plus 200. Hardy just didn't look the part last time out, but definitely gained a lot of experience. And we think because he's an absolute psycho that he goes all the way in this. And it's unfortunately not going to be the TKO or knockout that we want, but we're pretty sure it's Greg Hardy on the decision at plus 200. All right, next bout we're about to talk about is another heavyweight battle. Who doesn't love heavyweights? We have Francis, the Predator Ngannou versus Jairzinho, Biggie Boy Rozenstruik. Now, the heavy favorite is Ngannou, minus 300 straight up, which everyone saw what he did to Alistair Overeem. We see why he's the heavy favorite here. The flip side, though, we have Rozenstruik, who is undefeated. Oh, I can never go against that. All of his UFC wins have been by knockout, 100% finish ratio. So this one is going to be a great battle. So the two bets we do really like. If you're liking Ngannou, the decision, which we think it might go to the cards, go all the way. Ngannou is plus 425, which is a really good bet on this one. But on the flip side, Rozenstruik, who I personally like, undefeated. On the TKO knockout, he is plus 375. We're going with Biggie Boy.
Cabbage off instinct, niggas don't think shit stink. Pink Gators, my Detroit players, Tim's for my hula.
All right, the next fight we have is for the UFC Bantamweight Championship. Just before the main event, we have Henry the Messenger Cejudo versus Dominic the Dominator Cruz. Now, Cruz last fought at the end of 2016, so he's been away from the UFC for quite a while now. So he's going to have a lot of rust. A lot of his fights have gone to decisions, so he is looking like he can hold his own, but who knows with what's going on with this rust now that he's been away from fighting for this long. On the flip side, Cejudo, who's been on fire here, he's got really great wrestling that he could just hold in his back pocket until he can finally find a way to break down Cruz. Cruz can go the distance, no glass jaw there. So if you're liking the decision on Cruz's favor, it's plus 225. But here we're going to go with the TKO by the Messenger. It's paying plus 175. All right, guys, we've reached the main event. Just before we talk about it, just want to say please like and subscribe. Also, check out our Instagram at The Bet Guys, and keep watching. We'll have more content. Enjoy the fights.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening.
All right, we've reached the main event. So excited for this one. This is for the UFC Interim Lightweight Championship. We have Tony El Kukle Ferguson versus Justin the Highlight Gaethje. Now this battle should be an absolute beauty. We can't wait for this. A lot of rumors. This is the fight of the year. Everyone's been waiting for this, so we're very excited for this. So which way is it going to go? You got Tony Ferguson, a veteran, definitely a lot of wins in the past little bit that have stood out to a lot of people. And then on the flip side, you have the Highlight, who his last 3 wins all been a knockout in the first round. So without any further ado, we'll just let you know we're going with the Highlight with the knockout plus 475. That's it. Drop the mic. Bet Guys.
Whoa! We've never seen